Hello and welcome. My name's Aerith, and this is my free-to-play account. Another weekly update. I think we're at 26 weeks now. Boba Fett is at Relic 5. I'm looking to just bring him right up to 7. If not 8, right? Because 8 is going to be required for his... will be required for the executive. So, maybe Relic 8 will be pretty important. I'm getting pretty close. 6, I brought Beskar Mando up to 3. He's gonna go right up to 7, like Keller and Beck, but I am prioritizing Boba. I'm bringing Qui-Gon Jinn up to Relic levels next, as well as Paz Vizsla. Paz Vizsla is the expensive character. I spent a lot of Kyrotex on him. Spent a lot of crystals on those Kyrotex as well. So I tend to collect my crystals up, and then I spend them all on energy. Clearly, I have to use a few hundred, 150 energy, so that I can get through all of the characters that I need to activate. Yet is going to be important. Bosk as well. And then this one, it's not for the character, it's for the IG-2000, which is also going to be a required ship. So that's something that I'll be farming for quite a bit of time for now. He's already at 7 stars, so I don't need to farm him anymore. And Django, I don't need to farm Django for himself anymore, but I still need the Houndstooth at 7 stars, which is... he's at 5, so it's getting there. He's working on it. And that should be all the characters I'm farming. So, when it comes to character farms, I've narrowed down a little bit. And that's okay. Once Bosk is achieved, then I could probably focus on some other characters. But right now, I have these two set, like all of these characters here. They're all going to be brought up to Relic levels, but it's going to be on what kind of order. Paz Vizsla is the expensive one, so he has to be Relic, same as Kelleran, Mando, and then there should be one more, Grogu and IG. Pardon me. So, should actually flag you, just in case. Because I almost forgot. But that's all of the requirements necessary for the Mandalorian Bo-Katan. So we'll do that. And then I'll probably bring up Bo-Katan as well, because she might be needed as a 5th character. Oh, maybe not. Has Grogu, Kelleran. Kelleran doesn't go on the Mandalorian team. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. For now, the main focus is still... cool. Cat hair in my mouth. Sorry. The main focus is still Paz, which is the expensive character. Any of these newer characters I consider expensive because they require a lot of Kyrotex. Right? Older characters such as Bosk, Palpatine, Qui-Gon Jinn, Jedi Knight Anakin, Jolee Bindo, they're not really high Kyrotech requirement characters, so I can get them to gear 12 relatively quickly, right? Whereas Bo-Katan Kryze, for example, is only gear 8. To get to gear 9, she already needs 100 Kyros. And then she's probably going to need another 100 to get to 10, and another 100 to get to 12. So, like, that's 300. And then just about every character needs Kyrotex in this small bottom corner, right? So, there's that. I do tend to occasionally spend extra energy here so that I can continue farming the Slave One. Let's be honest, I've kind of neglected it, and the Slave One should already be at 7 stars. I've been working on this one, so Go here. That's available. Only at 1200. Fine. Speed up the process. But when that starfighter is done, then I'm going straight for Slave 1. Because, well, again, it's only 20, whereas I should have had this one prioritized and then gone after the Gauntlet Starfighter. But since I had those two characters, I just kind of went that direction. Might have been a mistake. We're not going to worry too much about it at this point. Kind of been farming Treya. I don't really feel the need to farm anyone else. I already have those two at 7 stars. I could kind of think farther ahead and be like, oh, well, I could farm the 501st, or Darth Maul will be required as well, or I could start farming the Kylo Ren requirements, or, right? Like, but, I don't know, I've been going more towards the gear, the 700 requirement characters, and all of that. Here, we're gonna farm towards Kanan. I really want to get HK, but having those Phoenix ready will be more important because I am going to be going for Galactic Legend Leia. As you can see, Hera's already completed. I don't know if I really need to go for Zeb, because if I go Hera, I go Kanan and Old Man Rex, then I could get Zeb, but I also have Chopper. I think the best one for the 5th would actually be Sabine, but she wouldn't be the cheapest either. I don't know. Let me know down below what you think is the best way to farm. Phoenix, particularly. Man, I'm talking with like a lag. It's weird. What just happened? How did I... What? Okay. Hit mods, and then I went like this or something, and I don't know what just happened. That was weird. It might be a little bit of a waste, but we're gonna go after that Royal Guard. We're gonna get it to 7 stars so that we can have at least a tank on the Empire team, because right now I have a few teams, but they're not necessarily complete teams. I'm in a really weird state at this point. Farming seemingly random characters and not necessarily finishing any teams, right? So if we go here, we got Vader, and then we jump over to Jedi, which is Qui-Gon, Kylo Ren, Padawan, and Ahsoka. It's still only 4. Then we got Qui-Gon, and then we got a couple of Mandalorians. But this Mandalorian isn't even a Mandalorian, and he's just a bounty hunter. So then we got a bounty hunter, and then we got a Mandalorian, and then like I'm all over the place, right? Maybe I should start using squads. So this is probably going to be the first team I go for, even though I'm far. See, this is the thing. If I'm going for Executor, I'm significantly farther along for C than I am for Galactic Legend Leia. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I should probably go for Leia because she's a more efficient Galactic Legend in terms of power. But yeah, right now my roster focus is going to be Relic 8. Relic 8. Oh my gosh. It's been a long week, guys. I'm sorry, it's been a really long week. So my main focus for my roster at this point, Executor and Bo-Katan Mandalore. After that, Galactic Legends are either going to be C or Leia Organa, and then we'll figure out the path that I should go after that. Heck of a Kyrotech grind, but we're heading towards it. I haven't touched this in a while. Oh, and the other thing is the last couple of days I was locked out of my account for whatever reason, and I was struggling to get into it, so I am a little bit delayed on my progress by 2 days. Ah well. Not a big deal. I was able to get back onto the roster, which is good. Anyway, that's it for the roster review. Like, it's a roster in progress. There's lots to do. It's not special. It's not particularly powerful or anything like unusual. It's a 1 million galactic power roster. Say rather generic. And then I finally got through all of the tiers of every single mod challenge. Should have done that a lot sooner. Found that out like what, last week or the week before. That was terrible. Shouldn't have done that. Go like this. I haven't completed a fleet for the light side either. So we got Anakin, Ahsoka, Razor Crest, and then am I even farming towards anything else? I'm not even sure. Don't forget your fleets, guys. Don't follow my lead. Just use me as entertainment and as a huge what not to do. Because I don't recommend that people rush characters like Bo-Katan Mandalore so soon. Unless you're going to be either spending money or investing strictly on Kyrotechs and other stuff like that, right? So yeah, don't follow what my rosters do. One of my rosters, I don't even farm Galactic Legends, and I don't intend to. And this roster is 26 weeks. Am I really doing that bad of progress? Maybe we'll look up some other content creators' rosters and see where they're at 30 weeks and do a comparison, do a roster comparison. What their goals are and how close they are to their goals compared to what my goals are for my rosters and how close I am to achieving mine in my roster, right? I think that's a good video idea. Cool. And I'm into the top 100. So I float between, top 80 to top 100, which is, I don't think it's terrible. I should be in the top 20, top 10, but I'm a lot more casual, I'd say. Also, I don't think I'm gonna be getting to the top 50 anytime soon. Well, in the top 25. We got some executors already. They're not extreme executors though. They're like 1 7-star, a lot of 5 stars. Right. So this one I didn't participate because I couldn't get into my account. Quite unfortunate. But we're gonna play Grand Arena. Today we're against Con Po. Double my roster strength. Oh wow, he does not have many relics, only 3. A lot of gear 12. But he does have the negotiator at 7 stars. All right, he's made one attack, and okay, I had a hold there, and I have a hold there. Cool. Cool. All right, so that's a powerful, I guess, Kenobi. I'm not really too concerned. I think I should be able to get through this. I don't want to say with ease because that's just gonna jinx me to do something stupid. But I think we can definitely get through this. One with Ahsoka assisting a lot. I'm just trying to think of which ones are going to be better for what. We're going to go like this, and then we're going to bring in Dopey, the TIE fighter. Now, these guys... Oh no, I'm probably not doing a lot of damage here. These guys are better off as counter-attackers. Yes. Yeah. Cool. That's nice. Cool. Alright, just attack me, Kenobi. There we go. Almost perfect. Almost exactly as I thought going in my head. But I need to not have TIE Fighter in there because he just dies every time. So maybe those two just duo, or maybe who would I use as a secondary to bring up as backup? Right? That's the question I have in mind for that one. Alright, here we have Vader lead, Marin, a Gear 12 Marin, but no Night Sisters to go with her. We're gonna go with Qui-Gon Jinn lead, but we're gonna use my weaker squad as opposed to my power squad. Yes, this should work. So that assist, it's done. I don't expect Qui-Gon's gonna die. Beautiful. See? No Qui-Gon sacrifice necessary. Beautiful. And then here we're just gonna go with these three. Thank you. Okay, and this should be the end of you. Alright, alright. And did he put his negotiator on defense? It does not look like he did. So I may, perhaps have an opportunity. Mayhaps. Maybe, perhaps. Alright, we'll throw you on as my tank, and then This is a poorly synergized team. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, I need to really focus on my fleets. And this is looking a little bit absurd. Alright, this should disable it. Sweet. Alright, and then you're already locked on, so we'll focus Anakin. Nice. Mass daze. Alright, only dazed one. We're gonna focus Ahsoka. Goodbye. Alright, then we'll get rid of Anakin, or not. Ouch. Hit everybody. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. As long as they don't use an AoE. I think we should be good now. Oh no, they have another reinforcement. Alright, alright. Vader is still alive. Yeah, you can't miss. And that's that. Not the cleanest of battles, but it didn't do too bad. So, despite the significant difference in despite the significant difference in galactic power, it looks like I might win. He failed the battle there, he failed the battle there. And just immediately after, I was talking about not having a very efficient roster. Did I just eat my own words? In a positive manner? Interesting. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Apologies for the delayed uploads. Life happens. I don't make money off of this. It's a passion. So, I do what I can when I can. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Leave a comment down below about all those questions that I asked, because if you were actually paying attention and you're willing to help me, I'd love to have the assistance. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a great day, a fantastic weekend, and God bless.